Welcome to your Flying Star Feng Shui forecast, and this forecast is for April 4th until May 5th. April is the month of the dragon, bringing in intense emotions and things happening very quickly. That is what this month can really mean. If you are a dog, you have the dog animal sign in your Chinese astrology chart, then April can have more challenges for you. It's probably not a great month to begin new projects and a good month to just be patient and take care of your health more. So this month, especially, the past can come back to visit a lot of us, or we may be reminiscing or thinking about the past a lot, especially the first half of April. We've got the 9 purple star, the multiplier, right in the center, and this can bring on a lot of changes for us, especially where money is concerned. While March is worse for women in general, April seems to be worse for men. We will start off with the center, and remember, the center rules everybody. It rules the whole world, and we do have prosperity, wealth, success, and career coming. And 9 multiplies everything it is with, also signifying power to females. We do have the 2 in the center for 2025, and the 2 is a future prosperity star. It is referred to as the sickness star, but in period 9, it is a timely star. But during the second half of the month, going into May, the stock market may really go up because the 9 will multiply the 2, and this will lead to future wealth. But since the 2 is also known as the sickness star, there can be some stomach bugs or some viruses going around, so just be more cautious with your health. And for everyone, be more cautious. 13th, 14th, and 15th. These days can bring about a scandal, and they're just not the best days to do or start anything important. You can keep metal in the center because of the 2 star for 2025 that is in the center if you are worried about health. The 9 will intensify the 2. So if you are worried about health, or maybe you've got a cold or something like that, then do keep the metal in the center. So there is no need to activate it. We're all going to feel the energy on a collective level. You don't need to put anything in the center. If you want to utilize the energy more, you could just keep the light on or just walk through the center, which naturally most people will do anyway. Let's go over to the east, and the east rules over the rabbit animal sign and males that are over 16 years old, and we have the 7 going into the east. This is a robbery star indicating theft, even somebody stealing your intellectual property, or even third-party situations in relationships. The 7 is not a good star. There could be a lot of female fights and arguments, and there is a danger of fire. If you have a kitchen in the east, or you have any space heaters or anything like that, just be more cautious, even lighting candles, because there is more of a danger of a fire starting in the east. Now for 2025, the yearly 9 is there, but on this month, things aren't going to be so great for the east. So you want to use colors blue and black, water element, even a vase of water that you change out every day. You want to keep this area quiet. Don't play loud music. Don't do any construction in the east in the month of April. And even add a salt cure, especially if this is an important area in your house. It's a kitchen, it's a bedroom, then you want the salt cure here, and you want to keep this area more quiet. Let's move over to the southeast. The southeast rules over married women with no children and the snake and dragon animal signs. The number 8 star rules financial success. It is not as potent in period 9, but it does rule promotions, popularity, increasing your money, and it makes the number 1 victory star here for 2025 even stronger. This sector can also enhance romance and creativity as well. And this is a great spot for an office or just turning the lights on, spending a lot more time here. You can further enhance this with crystals, rocks, plants, ceramic pots, and for all of 2005 to be enhancing that white victory star, you want white, silver, gold colors and some metal decor. The 8 coming in here for April will actually help the 1 victory star because 8 earth produces metal and metal produces water, so this is actually going to help a lot. It is a good place to spend more time in, utilize it as a home office. Let's move over to the south. The South rules over the horse animal sign and daughters that are over 14 years old. So for April, this sector does give intelligence, financial luck, but especially creative talent. So it's really good for an office. It's good for studying and making something creative if you are being creative. But there can also be some negative effects such as overspending, and there can be a lot of anxiety and maybe feeling a little bit stressed and even depression. So if you do sleep here and you're going through a lot, you might even feel these feelings a little bit more. So there's good and bad coming in here into the South. And like I said, the 4 it's a good star, but it is no longer timely, so it can give more negative effects. You can use colors brown, yellow, beige, potted plants, some crystals, so earth energy here to improve it. But if you do sleep in this area, add in a salt cure because it can bring on negative feelings. Let's move over to the Southwest. The Southwest rules over mothers and the sheep and monkey animal signs. April will be a lot better for women in general. And over here, we're going to have popularity, fame, career success, career advancement. This sector could lead to maybe stress or headaches, especially if you are overworked. That's because while these are really great stars, they are not timely in period 9 anymore. But overall, it is a really good energy for attaining career success, becoming more popular, but it's so much better than what we had in March. In March, the Southwest has the 7 robbery stars. So for April, women, mothers, it is going to be so much better. To activate this, keep the light on, spend more time here. This is a great office area. You can add crystals in here. You can add colors beige, yellow, brown, as well as metal decor, colors white, silver, gold. So essentially you want earth and metal elements in here to activate this even further. Now let's move over to the West. The West rules over daughters that are under the age of 14, so girls under 14 years old, and the rooster animal signs. And we have the number 2 flying in here. The number 2 sickness star is timely in period 9, so it can actually be good for making future wealth and career choices, but this area this month can lead to misunderstandings, fighting, and even illness, catching a cold. We do have the wood star 4 here for 2025, and with the 2 coming in, this can cause some arguments, some fights. You want to add metal. Add a salt cure in here, especially if this is your bedroom and you're worried about your health, and use colors white, gold, silver, gray to mitigate the negative effects. Let's move over to the Northwest. The Northwest rules over fathers and the dog and pig animal signs. The Northwest is bringing the 1 victory star, and this is great for career advancement, opportunities, money luck, academic luck. On the negative side, the 3 is here for all of 2025. So fathers could still be having a lot of arguments, but really this could lead to a lot of arguments, especially between couples. But it is really good for academic success, learning, studying, and it's good for business. It's good for money. Add metal and metal decor to this sector. It is really good for the 1 energy, colors white, silver, gold. Add in a salt cure to the Northwest if you find yourself having a lot of arguments, or you can add it in now to get ahead of the energy. Let's move over to the North. The North rules over the rat animal sign and males that are over 16 years old. And we have the nasty 5 yellow star of destruction coming into the North. And for all of 2025, the 7 robbery and theft star is in the North. And this will make the North the worst area in April. It can cause money loss, gossip, slander, legal issues, and even accidents, or just losing good opportunities. You want to use this area less if you can, and keep it quiet at least. Do not do any renovations, any loud noise, any thumping in the North, because you will activate this bad energy even more. You want to weaken the 5 with metal decor, even heavy weights, a heavier metal piece, colors white, silver, gold. if this is your bedroom or an important area in the house where you spend a lot of time in, add a salt cure or even an extra one for April. For the yearly 7, you should have blue, black in here to counteract the 7 robbery star, but the north is pretty much the worst area in April. Let's move over to the northeast. The northeast rules over the ox and tiger animal signs and males under 16 years old. The northeast is bringing in arguments, fighting, lawsuits, gossip, slander. It is essentially the star of discord of all kind. Remember, the northeast is where the 5 yellow star is for all of 2025, so this is not good at all. So you want to have metal in this sector. The metal is for the yearly 5. You should have a lot of metal in here, even a salt cure, and metal will also destroy wood 3, so you really want to have metal in here. Colors white, silver, gold, and even gray, but you do want to have the metal element in here. Add in a salt cure if this is your bedroom, if this is your front door, if this is your kitchen, because this sector could cause a lot of arguments between family members and even gossip from the outside world. So it's also not too good of a sector for April. So the good areas are really the southeast, southwest, the center, the northwest with the 1 victory star. The south is good for studying and creative pursuits, but it can lead to a lot of anxiety. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more.